Hello everyone, it's Christina Rowe, and I wanted to pop in today and give you some updates. There's been a lot of changes with Facebook recently, and some of them good, some of them not so good. And one of the things I wanted to let everybody know about that has been very frustrating, you may have seen this happen whenever you're going live on a video or even just you're posting, whether it's in a group or you're on your personal page. Facebook has been converting posts into seller posts. So it'll say contact seller on your post, which is a pain in the neck. And it's really, a lot of times you're not selling anything. And why is this happening? Well, I just recently found out if Facebook detects any sort of promotion in the actual copy of your post, whether even for a live, if you say, oh, you know, join my free workshop, or I charge this much for this much, or whatever, anything like that, will trigger this. And you'll have to go to the three dots on top of the post, and then it'll give you the option saying this is not a sales post. So this is really unfortunate that they've decided to just take this upon themselves instead of just letting posts be posted and then decide if you want to have, you know, if you're selling a product, because it makes no sense, contact seller. And it's also happening to posts and lives that have nothing to do with selling. And for some reason, this is a very new glitchy new feature of Facebook. And so it's causing this trouble. So if this happens to you, don't panic. Just hit the three dots and remove contact seller. And a few ways you can avoid this from happening to you is to be careful what you write in your post when you're going live. So try not to put anything that sounds salesy in there so it doesn't trigger this contact seller button. Some of the good news, and I shared, I believe it was yesterday, I shared an article that listed all the new features that are coming out. You may have some, you may not. One exciting new feature, which we're waiting for in our main group, says to make people experts, members. Members can get like a badge saying they're an expert. So that would be really helpful. Some of the other, what else do they have? Some of the other features that I've seen is slowing down comments. So if you have a Facebook group and then people start fighting in your Facebook group, you can hit that and it'll slow all the comments down to 5-minute intervals. So this gives people, you know, a little chance to stop fighting with one another, and gives your moderators a chance to get in there and correct the situation. So that's gonna be very helpful. I'm trying to think of just from memory of some of the other things that were in there. There was, like I said, most of them were positive. I know there's been also questions about the live view counts. That has been very wonky. Okay, so meaning people think now that, oh, I'm not getting any views on my lives. I've heard this from so many people on their personal pages, groups, in our group. They're like, oh, the views are so down, like what's going on? But when I look into in the insights button, a lot of times it's not matching what you're seeing on views for some strange reason. So often it'll be double. Like if it says, oh, 100 people watched this live, and I'll look and it'll say 200 people watched the live. I don't know why it's doing that. This has been going on for maybe 2 months. It just doesn't seem like the insights are correct. And again, it might be something to do with the changes going on with Facebook. Another thing you may have noticed if you have a Facebook page is that you can switch to the new pages experience, and it's gonna show your followers instead of just your Facebook likes. Now, the Women Helping Women Entrepreneurs page has about 60-something thousand likes, but we have 165,000 followers, which we're on the old experience, so currently you can't see that. Now, why would I want to switch over to the new experience? I would definitely want to, because you get to show the follower count. It's sleek, it's nice, there's a couple more features, but the reason we're not on it and we switched back was because you cannot schedule posts right now. So you cannot use Buffer to automate to your page or even schedule any posts. And we need that feature because we feature the Standout Online members spotlights every day if you go to the page. So we're waiting for that, hopefully to be fixed, that they're gonna add back scheduling. You know, this is in beta right now. But if you don't schedule anything and you wanna use it, try it. The other weird thing is you have to keep switching back and forth because once you're on your page, it makes you your page. So in order to go back being you have to go into switch profiles. So that's a little bit of a pain in the neck as well. So that's it for pages. So they're probably going to force everybody over soon to the new page experience, just like they did with the new layout for Facebook. Another cool thing that you may see in groups is a U button. If you look in the group and on the top where it has like rooms and events and everything, you'll see a button, it'll say U. Now, if you click on that, you can see all of your activity in that group very easily. So if you say, oh, I can't find my post, or I don't know where it is, that's a good feature. Another thing to do in groups is always to keep in mind that when you're in a group, you're going to be seeing the most popular posts first, the ones that are getting the most likes. If you want to see all the posts and the recent posts, you just have to toggle and click down up in it depends on if you're mobile or desktop, but see recent posts first, because then it's going to show you the most current posts in real time. But a lot of times people will say, oh, I just see Standout Online members posts. Well, that's because they're doing very well. They're highly engaged posts. So that's why they're being pushed to the top of the group of 476,000 members. So that's the reason. If you want to see other posts as well, you just click on that and see recent posts, and you're going to see all the posts. It's a little bit of a pain in the neck. Some other features. Okay, check your groups. Which feature I really like, and see if you have it, is the ability in comments to attach a group rule to delete the comment. So if somebody puts a comment that breaks your group's rules, you can now attach that to the actual reason why you're declining it. So they'll know that they broke that rule, which is pretty cool. Let's see, admin assist. If you don't have admin assist, keep a look out for it in your backend, because the admin assist is amazing. We got to test it out and get it fully implemented in the last like 2 months, and it helps so much. You can automatically decline posts. Like if you don't want to post with links in your group, your moderators won't have to do it. They can automatically decline it, which is super cool. And there's a whole bunch of great features you can do that to cut down on spam and cut down on things, and have like keywords alert you. You can have posts automatically removed if if they're reported more than 3 times, so it's a spam post. This will help save a lot of time. I know it's been tremendous for us in the group and helpful due to the high volume that we get. So don't panic if you think, a lot of people are saying, oh, well, Facebook, I don't know what's going on, less engagement. I wouldn't trust the numbers. And don't always think that you have to have, thousands of people commenting or watching your video when you're on Facebook. It's really the quality and the interaction, and what makes you successful is to reach out to those people. So even if you have, say you have 5 people commenting and you've done a live, that's a great opportunity to start a relationship with those interested people and pay attention to them. Not just send them, okay, here's my link to my freebie, go ahead, check that out. But ask them, well, what do you do? What's your business about? You build that relationship. You may get 1 or 2 customers, who are going to pay you a lot of money from that, if you're a coach or if you're a program or buy your program or your products or services. So you don't need to have, mass amount of people interacting with you. And sometimes when you do, the downside of that is it's hard to contact everybody. You have to be careful. You don't want to DM people and get put in Facebook jail or put the same comment over and over again. That's when it's really great to get an assistant or a team of assistants in there helping you with the comments. But personal interaction is so crucial. So I know people get discouraged. They'll go live, whether it's our Standout Online members in our group or anywhere, and they'll be like, oh, well, I see that little box and it says only 2 people are watching. Well, don't ever look at that little box, because it's never accurate. That I've known for years, because at the end of the day, you'll see a view count much higher. But even if you have, there's a limited amount of comments on there, really try to interact with those people and talk to them, because they want to get to know you. People buy from people they know, like, and trust. We know that's a fact. So paying attention to them, even on any post, instead of worrying, well, I'm not getting, enough traction on this. Like I said, you just need the right people. I've had events, and I've told the story before, I used to do events all the time, big events with 400 people, and I've done luncheons, and I've done workshops, and I've actually had events where, tiny events where it was 5 people, 10 people. I did an event once that we were at someone else's event, and we had a breakout room, and the event wasn't properly for where it was promoted. So there wasn't that many people, something was going on. We had 10 people in the room. We did our presentation. I think 6 or 7 purchased. So that's a pretty high conversion rate. It's definitely worth our time. And the funny story about that is there was another speaker who was scheduled for a breakout room, and she actually saw that there wasn't a lot of people there and she left. So she made nothing. She made no money. She disappointed the people who could have seen her, you know, who might have got something out of it, even if it was 2 people. And, you know, you have to make the best of it. So on social media in general, I just see too many people panicking about, you know, how many people are watching, how many people are commenting, and whether on YouTube or any of these channels, really just try to see, you know, pay attention to the people who are paying attention to you. That would be my advice for today. And you will see, you will get, you know, clients that way, because people want to be acknowledged and recognized, and it's an opportunity. You know, once you get to a point where you have tons and tons of, you know, comments and stuff, like I said, it's hard to keep up and get to know people when people are messaging you all the time. You want to, but you just don't have the bandwidth. So try that out. Keep a lookout for all of the new features. There's more. I will make more videos and give you more tips as they come along. But pay attention in your groups, especially to see what new features, especially like admin assist and stuff too, that can help you with your group. And again, if you pay attention to when you're going live or doing a post, if it's converting you to a seller, make sure you change that and watch what you're putting in the copy. So that's it for today. I wanted to say hello, and I will talk to you soon.